Welcome, Leo. Here is your February 2020 love forecast for twin flame soulmates. Love relationships in general. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do hope you'll subscribe, like, even share the video if you feel so inclined. And to those who are returning or new subscribers, welcome back. And thanks so much for your comments and sharing your stories. It helps me so much to know how to better read for you. So thank you. All right, this is the Enchanted Map deck. So I'm going to pull a card for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. This is a general reading for the collective. It will not resonate with everybody. But in the event that it doesn't, which is okay, you can also check out the reading in this series for the video for your rising sign. Mainly because that's the face we show to the world, and the thing that we most likely struggle with in relationships is reading each other correctly. So, and that can be sometimes Mercury, which is the planet of communication. But for now, sun sign, rising sign. Okay, Divine Masculine gets Peaks of Joy in reverse. It is card number 33. We don't reduce that. That is a sacred master number. So look at this figure just leaping for joy. But it was in reverse. And then Divine Feminine gets Details, Details. Oh, Leo. Details, Details. Also in reverse. Card 43, 4 and 3 is 7. That's also a very spiritual number. So I'm going to go with 33 first. See what we have in store for the Divine Masculine this month in this connection. And it was in reverse. So it says, do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy, and it is. Take a walk, listen to the songbirds, scratch a kitty's head, so you, Leo. Play with a dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. Oh, I love that. Hope I can remember that. That's a good one. Happiness is an inside job, Leo. Okay. Here we've got card 43. Reversed is Details, Details. This is for you, Divine Feminine, if you are a Leo feminine watching. Heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect already, just as you are. Reversed. They weren't finished yet. The Details, Details card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So that's the hard part sometimes, Leo. And it's just letting go of attachment to the outcome. That's a big sticking point for many of us, not just Leos. But yeah, let go of the details. Try to get it feels like there's a similar message here of getting a bird's eye view. Not just on happiness, but on success. What does it all mean? What's really important to you? What do you value? Beautiful. Okay, so I'm pulling cards for Leos in love, Leos in divine connection, what's coming on the path for Leo, love forecast for February 2020. Got it? Divine Masculine. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm just going to keep pulling cards here. and then I'll walk you through it. Wow. I will also use this same deck in the extended to look at messages to you, Leo, from your higher self or spirit, the universe, and then energetic messages you're trying to send each other, as well as an outcome card, maybe something for timing. So we'll see where it takes us. But for now, the first thing I do see someone's trying to get out of Dodge. A lot of conflict here. I'll walk you through it. So, Divine Masculine shows up in the energy of the Seven of Swords. There's deception or betrayal, either something that they've done or that is being done to them. Divine Feminine shows up here in that past life soulmate, Six of Cups energy, very much in the energy of this twin flame connection, which is what I think this is. And then we have the situation is this Knight of Wands, good, passionate, fiery energy, Sagittarian energy, but it can also be an energy of somebody who cycles in and out and in and out. Also a very twin kind of energy with the runner chaser, and sometimes the same saga just hit replay, and it plays itself out over and over and over again because no lessons are being learned. But the challenge or the dynamic, I think, is transformation, transforming this beyond the cycling in and out and in and out. So that's what we're dealing with. Then the message, how Divine Masculine feels about Divine Feminine, either very conflicted or they feel blocked by outside interference. So this is the how do they feel about you card. Divine Feminine is resisting this Divine Masculine or feels like they need to protect themselves, stand up for themselves. You know, get in their full power, use their full voice to say, hey, whoa, this is not cool. And yet we've got conflict here. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. So I feel that already we're looking at a situation where there's been some deception or betrayal is taking place. And there's conflict around it. Or perhaps Divine Masculine just feels conflicted about something that went down here with Divine Feminine. But let's take a closer look, shall we? Seven of Swords for Divine Masculine. Leo, February 2020. Wow. Four of Wands. Fast-moving energy. This is a card of victory. Look at that sword held high, but also taking action with truth. I'm not gonna finish reading that until I get the energy for Divine Feminine. Six of Cups here for Divine Feminine. Queen of Cups, Five of Cups. Wow. Oh my gosh. And there's the conflict on the bottom here. So if that's the energy underneath the deck for Divine Feminine, how they're showing up in this reading, I feel they're also conflicted. Some measure of focus on the past. Here's Queen of Cups, Five of Cups, on top of Six of Cups. Whoever this Divine Feminine is, say that 3 times fast, is really in the feels. And has a lot of regret or a sense of loss, sadness, grief. Not really paying much attention to the fact that there's a Two of Cups, which is the soulmate energy, right behind them. Sort of all focused on what went sour. What went wrong? very emotionally available. I feel this person, this divine feminine, may be very spiritual, have a lot of intuitive powers, really relying on that. This is a card of high vibration love, sort of next level, emotional openness, compassionate, emotionally available, able to process their feelings, but conflicted over the past, really conflicted underneath. And I feel like this is going to help us understand this fight. Remember when I said in the beginning, I think it could be that they feel that their access is being blocked, that somebody is on the outside, there's outside interference blocking them. That may tell us more about that in a minute. Divine masculine, I feel, is really wanting to head toward the twin to the divine feminine. This is somebody that they see as a life partner. Definitely marriage material if you were going to go in that direction, but feeling like I got to get to this person quickly with some truth. And here this Seven of Swords is the part that is baffling me, and I think once I get through more of the reading, I'll have a better handle on it. So then we have this Knight of Wands. That is that cycling energy. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius here. I see a lot of water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then, of course, yes, Scorpio in the transformation card. So, but still a lot of water. Somebody who has a lot of water in their chart, or a lot of Scorpio energy in their chart. Forgiveness. Wow. With a Virgo. Oh, Leo. So, yeah, the situation... the situation has involved a pattern of coming in and out, in and out, in and out. I feel it's coming from the divine masculine. So if that's you, Leo, and you can be a woman and be in divine masculine energy, if you know you're the one who keeps coming in and out, but hasn't had the staying power for this type of a connection, I feel you're trying to tell a truth about that and be honest with it and trying to balance the energies. Temperance is a card of patience, but it's also a card of tempering, balancing energies. And it is, it's got a little bit of this extra added divine victory to it. That little crown to me always symbolizes a win. You also see it around the Ace of Swords, right? I feel that there's a win here if you can temper the energies. This angel has 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water. So 1 foot really much in the 3D of reality and the other in their emotions. And right on top of that, we have Virgo energy and the Hermit. So I kind of feel we have to balance between the external, just going whole hog in dramatic fashion. This is the energy of the person who shows up at your door uninvited, unannounced, and says, I must have you, right? It's that kind of sweep you off your feet, grand gesture energy, and then very opposite, the Hermit. So we got fire and earth here. We got very opposite energies. This is somebody who's very much unto themselves, does their inner work by themselves, for themselves. Really also, though, can be a guide, a teacher, like once they figure things out for themselves, they want to share that wisdom. See the light? See the light. And I just feel that the situation here is a need to balance these two energies. It comes right in the middle. How do you temper that? How do you give each person an opportunity to be their true selves, but at the same time achieve almost an alchemical balance between what one person needs versus the other? Does that make sense? Oh, death card here in the challenge or dynamic of this situation. Transformation. Oh, there's going to be a lot of communication about it. Yep. I feel this is the dynamic that's coming in. I don't think it's the challenge. I feel, yes, with the six, with between the past life soulmates. This is Leo. This is somebody you've dealt with before. If you're a cross watcher watching this all play out, you know exactly what this is about. Welcome, by the way. Love me some cross watchers. I am one on the regular. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of communication here between these past life soulmates with regard to both transforming this from something that was more impulse based to something that's more of a recognition of the power of this connection. And I think the recognition, sorry for the lighting, guys, the recognition of the power of the twin, of the life partner here, of something that has existed beyond this dimension, beyond time and space. And I do feel there's going to be communication coming in about that. And I do feel that's going to make the way, this is underneath the deck, make way for healing for both parties. That is really what's going to do it. Is I think if this divine masculine, could be you, Leo, might be your divine counterpart. If this divine masculine, whoever it is, can, and you know you can flip the characters around if you need to. I feel if this divine masculine can communicate their understanding of what this connection is about, right? Lots of passionate communication, and about their process of transformation, it will speak to this energy. And it will lead to healing for both parties, which I think is badly, badly needed. And I say that because I see Five of Cups, I see this conflict, and I see that Five of Cups is regret, sadness, a sense of loss, grief, and it's very emotional. Then we have these Five of Wands comes out for both parties. Wow. Five of Wands, please. Divine masculine feels about divine feminine. Oh, yeah. They know what this connection is about. Underneath the deck, they know it wasn't a fair fight. They're transforming and they want reconciliation. Look at this. Move to reconciliation. This is a card of forgiveness. It's of reconciling your differences, getting past this obstacle victoriously. It's a card of victory. We have transformation here. We also have Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. So what comes out that I feel most notable, and this is all the bottom of the deck, by the way, I feel there's been some outside interference, something blocking this connection, something really, somebody possibly putting up a fight, or something that divine masculine has had to deal with that had created a situation where they were very conflicted. With regard to this Ten of Cups, I feel they are saying, I feel this is my happily ever after. This is my person. But there was not a fair fight. And I can't remember exactly which card came out next, but I think it was transformation. That is what this is about. Yes, the two sixes, Six of Wands, Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters, reconciling the twins, getting beyond this conflict. And the reason why I feel like it's an outside interference is because this card is, yes, divine feminine feels some regret due to an outside interference, something that blocked this connection. Divine Feminine, Seven of Wands, how they feel about Divine Masculine. Oh my God. Yeah, there you are, Leo. And the Empress, Divine Feminine is showing up as Divine Feminine energy. Ten of Wands, wants to lay the burden down. I do feel this is more of, I feel there's some resistance here. I feel Divine Feminine feels that Divine Feminine has been at an unfair advantage. I say that because I see that, where was it? Five of Swords, which is usually an unfair fight. I kind of feel like something went down that really left Divine Feminine at a terribly unfair advantage. I mean, disadvantage. And so is resisting, is trying to step into their power fully as Divine Feminine here. Still maintaining unconditional love. Wanting to speak strong and courageous and face the challenges that are obviously between these counterparts, but feeling that they want to persevere. This is also a card of helping each other, right? These two figures are always working together to overcome this obstacle, lay it down. I feel that this is Divine Feminine, maybe resisting the unconditional love that Divine Feminine has for their counterpart, resisting it a bit. But it's there, just resisting it. You know, who can blame? But ready to put it all down. Yep. Amazing. Peaks of joy here for Divine Masculine. Remember, that was in reverse. And that 33 is a real powerful number. It is very much community, a sense of tribe and community. But here we go, details, details. That was also in reverse for Divine Feminine, who very well may be a Virgo, because this card, as I read it, felt very Virgo or Earth sign to me. And then we have the card of Virgo here in the Hermit. I know that's been a repeating pattern in some of the Leo and Virgo readings. You've been showing up in each other's readings. I'm going to take this to the extended and look at a message to you, Leo, from your higher self, from spirit, the universe, whatever you want to call it. It can come through as an actual advice for what to do, how to handle the situation. It can come out as a warning. It can come out as just confirmation of what is unfolding here. Then there will be energetic messages to and from the divine counterparts and outcome cards with timing, reference to timing. We'll see when might this all sort of shift. I know we see transformation twice here and a lot of communication. I'd like to know when that communication is going to take place. All right, Leo, the link to the extended is below. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you on a future reading. Take care. Bye.